Hey y'all, iRick Guy here, and I want to post a follow-up video for the DJI Mini 3 Pro Sport Mode test. So as you can see now in my first video, just like my first video, I had this in S as in Sierra. But thanks to many of my viewers, and I don't want to drop specific names because there were so many viewers that commented, they said, hey man, you're not in sport mode. Well, I rewatched my video. Even within my video, I saw myself switch it to S as in Sierra, so I knew I had the controller in sport mode. And it kind of dumbfounded me. You know, number one, while I was flying in sport mode, I'm like, this should be a little bit faster. You know, even though the obstacle avoidance became disabled, which one would expect it to become disabled if they were flying in sport mode. So, you know, everything indicated it was flying in sport mode except for the fact that it seemed a little bit slower than I thought. But I'm like, well, this is an ultralight drone, and I hardly ever use sport mode with any of my drones. And I was like, well, you know, maybe that's just how it is. But an important lesson learned, if you may have inadvertently encountered the same thing and didn't realize it. If you have your controller, so like right now, let's say the last flight I was flying in cinema mode or normal mode, if you had your controller for normal mode during your last flight, and then before you power on your drone, before you power on your controller, you switch this to sport mode. When you power up your controller and your drone, and you go into your app and you look towards the top left, you're going to see N is in normal. So it's going to default to the previous mode, which was normal in my case, and even though the controller says S. So the controller says, hey, it should be sport mode, but it's actually not. So if you flip this physical switch to S, to sport mode, before you're in the app, before you have your drone powered on, it's not really going to go to S. And again, to see which mode you're in, look within the app towards the top left. It'll say N, C, or S. And if it doesn't say S, toggle on your controller and then toggle it back, and then it'll probably go to S. But an important lesson learned, and it's thanks to y'all, the viewers, that you educated me on this. I had no idea. It was my understanding that I was flying in sport mode, and now everybody knows. There's wasps flying around here. Now everybody knows there's another layer of checks that the pilot can perform. So, again, don't put it in sport mode before you have everything powered on, because if you do, it's probably not going to be in sport mode. Hope this video helped. Be sure to subscribe and ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. And if you're shopping for the Mini 3 Pro, other drones too, expand this video's description and then click the link there and you can find them all online. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Captain iRick Guy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/iRick Guy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.